Today, I want to speak about money attitudes and money anxieties. Attitudes toward money are formed primarily through the financial guidance provided by one's families and shaped by economic circumstances encountered during childhood. These formative experiences also reflect the prevailing economic challenges of the period. For many persons born in St. Lucia during the 1970s, important money messages received pertain to limited financial means at home. For example, when that shoe was falling apart or squeezing the toes, and mommy says, "Child, you will have to continue to wear that shoe because I don't have money yet to buy you a new pair." And you said to yourself, "Wow, I have really tried with those shoes. I cannot go any further with them, and mommy is saying that she has no money to buy new ones." There and then you made that promise. When I grow up, I will have all the shoes that I want. Another money message moment was perhaps that time when the teacher planned that educational tour for the class. Everyone was excited. Everyone wanted to go. That afternoon after school, bubbling with excitement, you told your mom about the tour and asked for the $15 bus fare. Mommy looked down at you and said, "Honey, I am sorry. We really don't have it." Then you said, "But Mom, I need the money to go on the tour. The whole class will be going." And she said, "Honey, this is very hard for me to say, and we don't want anyone to know our business. I just do not have $15 to give to you, and so you will have to stay home on that day." At that moment, you realized you were different from your classmates. You had fewer possessions than they did. That was when you promised yourself that if you ever had children, you would make sure to give them everything they wanted. Money messages often lead adults to overcompensate, trying to make up for difficult financial experiences they had as children. As a result, many adults and parents use outward signs of success to hide their fears and anxieties about money. Ironically, these symbols of success are often paid for with large amounts of debt, which ultimately increases worries and stress about finances. A helpful approach for addressing financial anxieties is to thoughtfully examine one's experiences with money at various stages of life, such as early childhood, adolescence, and late teenage years. Consider significant financial events, instances where money provided opportunities, the feelings associated with those moments, and the times when limited resources prevented you from obtaining something desired. Every such memory tells part of the story of who you are today. In this regard, it is important that children be socialized to understand that there will be times when they will not be able to receive all they desire. Raising children as royalty with an air of entitlement to compensate for financial childhood experiences of parents only starts another cycle of adverse money messages for those children. Childhood financial dynamics shape adult perspectives influenced by household income levels and perceived control. When people grow older, they develop more financial independence, yet lingering insecurities and fears can continue into adulthood. Managing these challenges early on plays a key role in building stronger financial success. Addressing financial fears and insecurities requires reframing previous beliefs about money, taking proactive control of one's finances, and building greater self-confidence. Adopting a mindset that says, where there's a will, there's a way, and where there is no way, I will make one, can serve as a source of empowerment to forward movement. When navigating challenging times, it is essential to begin by addressing one's financial situation. Specifically, determine how money is spent and how funds have been allocated. Understanding monthly living expenses is crucial. Although you may believe you are aware of these expenses, many individuals neglect to consider irregular expenditure, and so the monthly living expenses account is often incomplete. Planned budgets often overlook unexpected expenses such as annual insurance payments, purchasing new tires, repairing or replacing appliances, or unanticipated medical visits. Additionally, numerous small expenses can accumulate over time. After tracking your expenses, include those that occur once a year, calculate the annual total, and compare it to your yearly take-home pay. If you spend less than your take-home pay, that's great. If you spend more, consider taking changes. For the consumption beyond income was probably financed by debt. In effecting change, you can either earn more or cut your spending. Since increasing income may be difficult, focus on reducing expenses. Review your household budget for total savings and consider new ways to use money more effectively to achieve financial wellness. Here are some possible strategies. Cut impulsive spending. Ascertain the need for every major expenditure. Cut your credit card. Switch to debit card, for when the money is gone, the spending stops. Consolidate your loans. Keep your debt load light. Recycle, reuse, repair. Cut the large spending on entertainment, hanging out, and partying. Be aware of little expenses. Remember the deceptiveness of the gradual. Develop another hobby to take you from the habit which causes you to spend money. Shop around for significant purchases, including car insurance. Distribute your effort to save money across different areas on which you spend, as opposed to simply focusing on one or two areas. Do this as a family and evaluate the impact over time. Earn your salary or income to ensure that you are always creating value. On that journey to financial wellness, there are some other factors to consider. Bad financial habits repel money, such as showing off and flashy living. The need to add yourself to your payroll, besides bills and debt payment, by saving for the future. The need to establish a collection of assets, fixed deposits, land, equity investments, to provide income during your retirement years. Then, to achieve financial wellness, it is necessary to do away with that monkey clinging to your back from childhood.